Hello, and welcome to GNHS-TV's Night's News. I'm Jackie Bennett.
And I'm Jack Dierig. In today's episode, a new night of the month is announced.
We learn what drives our wrestling team.
Peyton Gertis talks balancing athletics and academics.
Seniors discuss their college plans.
And we find out people's favorite moments of first semester.
In our first story, Jack looks into North's latest night of the month.
One of the most important parts of being a knight is character. And today, we're going to be looking at our December night of the month, Drew Lerman.
Receiving an award is always an honor, and Drew was certainly excited to be the Knight of the Month.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You get a lot of recognition for it. A lot of people that you're not quite sure who they are come up to you and say hello. It's very nice. A lot of nice people just complimenting. It's cool.
Drew was chosen by his fellow students to be the December Knight of the Month because he truly represents what it means to be a knight here at Grayslake North.
It just means being who you are, doing that to the fullest. If you're a leader, make sure you're leading very well. Give it 100%. On Mondays, you can't always give 100, but just give whatever you got that day. And I think doing that every day will get you very far.
Drew's pretty good, like all around, he's a really cool dude. He's super nice and friendly to anybody he talks to. And he's really goofy too, so he can always put a smile on people's face, which is really nice. I think Drew's the perfect representative of our school because he's so involved in so many things in school, Honestly, Drew's my hero. He's a great leader. If I was a freshman, I would look up to him.
He's just such a humble dude, all the time. He's always so nice to everyone, and whenever anything happens to him, he's always so positive about it. He always tries to bring up the people around him. It's just a really great person to be around.
Obviously, Drew's a great person to be the Knight of the Month, and as a senior, he was willing to offer some advice to the freshmen.
Alright, you gotta work hard. If you wanna do well in high school, you're just gonna have to do all your work. Sometimes you're not gonna wanna do it, but if you just get it done, this will be so stress relieving, and then you just be able to have a good time in your future years.
Next, Max Krieger hits the mats with some of our wrestling team to see what's driving them this year.
Hello, this is Max Krieger from GNHS-TV. Today we're going to be talking to some JV and varsity wrestlers about this upcoming season. I asked the 145-pound varsity wrestler Alex Carbajal why he likes and why he joined wrestling, and here are his responses.
Why I like wrestling is because it's mostly an individual sport as well, rather than a team, but you're always there for your team. You have individual goals and you help each other with your individual goals, so that's what it comes out as a team as well. That's why I love wrestling.
Now we have JV wrestler Drake Runyan, and we're going to see what he hopes to accomplish.
I'm looking forward to kicking some butt, getting out there on the mats, throwing some people around, getting some good wins, learning a lot out there. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Wrestling has many challenges. I'm going to be talking to varsity wrestler Wyatt Johnson about some of these challenges.
In my opinion, the greatest challenge about wrestling is knowing that you're going to go into a match and get beat, just absolutely destroyed, and still going there and giving it your all.
Now we have varsity 138 wrestler Connor Koznecki. We are asking him how him and his teammates have prepared for this season.
Just going hard in the room with all the guys that are in there. We have a really good group of guys.
Thank you, Grayslake North wrestlers. Good luck with the rest of your season.
Thanks, Max. We look forward to seeing them succeed this year.
Speaking of winter sports, Kelly Eppel shines the whole night spotlight on our North basketball star, Peyton Gertis.
Hi nights, it's Kelly Eppel, and today I interview a whole night, Peyton Gertis, and I ask her about basketball and being an AP student. Peyton, how do you manage being a varsity athlete and being in AP classes?
I start off in class by paying attention, and I use time management to find times to get my homework done and still have time to sleep.
Peyton takes her basketball and her academics to the next level. How important is it to you to put academics above sports?
My education is very important to me, and I want to be able to get into a good college so I can go out of college with a good job for like the future.
Peyton always chooses academics before sports. How long have you been playing basketball, and what are your plans for college?
I've been playing basketball since 4th grade, and I've been on varsity basketball since freshman year, and I hope to play basketball in college.
Peyton made all-conference freshman and sophomore year. What do you imagine your career to be like after college?
I'm looking to major in environmental engineering or cybersecurity, and I hope to go to a good school, but I also want to play basketball in college, so.
Peyton is extremely excited to play this season to help pursue her dream of playing college basketball. Can't wait to see this year's highlights, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future. Go Peyton.
Thanks, Kelly. Peyton is not the only one weighing her options with college. Colin Courtney checks in with some seniors about their decision-making process.
I'm Colin Courtney with GNHS-TV, and one of our most common questions we get asked here as seniors is what are our plans for next year? Well, I talked to a few of our seniors to see what their plans are for next year.
My top picks for college are Georgia, South Carolina, and Iowa.
So if I want to play volleyball, I'm planning on going to North Central or Benedictine. And then if I don't want to play volleyball, I'll either go to ISU or Mizzou.
Picking the right school for you is very important because college is a big decision to make. There are many factors that go into picking the right school for each person.
Well, a couple months ago, me and my family decided we were going to go tour all 3 schools, and I decided I really liked the campus and the atmosphere, and then the programs that were associated with the business programs were amazing.
ISU and Mizzou are both pretty big D1 schools, and I've always wanted to go to a big D1 school. I like the environment. But the volleyball schools are D3, and they play at a high level with D2 schools, so that's one of the reasons why I would like to go there.
College is an important time to go independently and get ready for the next steps in our lives. It is also important to have fun and be involved because the next few years can be some of the most fun times, but also fly by. So picking a school with a great atmosphere is very important.
I'm most excited for probably the independence and the atmosphere of just being able to grow up by yourself rather than living at home with your parents.
You know, I'm excited. If I do end up playing volleyball, I'm excited to compete and just get better. And if I don't play volleyball, I'm just excited to get on with my life and just try to create a business of my own and just be successful and have fun.
Now the question comes down to you seniors. What are your next steps after high school? Colin Courtney reporting for GNHS-TV.
Thanks, Colin. In our final story, Matt Nixon puts people in the spotlight to talk about their favorite moments of the school year so far.
What's up, Knights? It's Matthew Nixon from GNHS-TV, and today we took to GNHS students to find out their favorite memory from the school year.
My favorite moment from the school year is probably winning conference with the volleyball team.
My favorite moment of the school year has been football games.
My favorite moment of the school year this season was the football games.
Spending time with my friends in the hub.
My favorite moment from this high school year has been the U of I marching tournament that we had for band, and we got a high five all of the marching Illinois members, so that was like 400 high fives. It was pretty cool.
Hi everybody, Mr. New here. My favorite moment of the year was the first day when everybody got to use this new space that we were working on all summer. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, and if you haven't been to the hub yet, what have you been doing with your life so far? Mike out.
That's going to do it for this episode of Knights News. Thanks for tuning in.
Stay safe and have a happy winter break, Knights.